Hello, Jacob Burrows here from Shows What You Know, and I'm doing a very quick reaction and review of episode 2 of Riverdale. Now, last week we asked you, why did Betty and Veronica kiss? We already knew why. It was a rhetorical question, but some of you answered. Foxy the Kid wrote, faux lesbian makeout, once taboo, now cliche. Kind of plays on Veronica's culture-heavy mindset. Ditch Bub wrote, don't overanalyze it, it's spelled out in the show, let's kiss because it's edgy, and it responded to itself with, oh please, it's hardly edgy anymore. Yes, I think that is what they're going for, but for me it didn't really hit because they're also just doing that. You know, they're not really playing with the cliche, they're just doing it for sexy trailers and queer baiting in general, so that's just, tropes is just their excuse to not fully develop it. They are doing it to be edgy and cool, and it's really just a weird sequence. I mean, no, it's strange, isn't it? Isn't it strange? Ishitar, Isis-Shitar, oh dear. It's TV, it doesn't have to make sense. Which I think is a great attitude and a good point, and I think that's now our new slogan. This show is trashy, everybody knows it, most importantly the show knows it. They know exactly who they are, that's why they make jokes about the trope things they do. Appreciate the trash or get out. I came here for a review, not a rant. Yeah, the show does know it's trash, but I guess it's just a little bit hard to stomach when it's like a multi-billion-dollar corporation shoving trash down your throat. Like, you don't just have to sit there and take it. It was the first episode, and we didn't really know what it would be. I mean, we could guess, but we didn't really know, so that's why Jim is not here for episode 2. He checked out. I'm still here for now, so I'm trash in my mouth, And now, episode 2 of Riverdale. I think episode 2s are really, really tricky, because in the pilot you have all the basic stuff, like you get it started, you got it all going, like, oh, everyone's gonna be excited to see your takes on everything, your cool takes. Episode 2, it's kind of like, and now we head into the slow churn of the show, and we actually have to do the promises that we were giving you in episode 1, and it doesn't always work. Now, I feel like this is pretty decent as far as what the show is, you know. Everything's pretty much exactly as expected. Everyone tries to move on and be friends, then they fight, then they become friends again, and at the end there's a bit of a twist. And it's kind of as expected, as I said, which is a little bit exhausting because just between last week and now I watched a show that didn't do everything exactly as expected, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's a thing shows can do. Cheryl Blossom is literally wearing a spider, so in case we thought she was a good person, there's that. Archie's going around projecting his guilty conscience pretty hard, so I'm not surprised that the principal's like, Archie, you have something you want to tell me? I literally expected Archie to start, like when he was writing that song, I thought it would be, oh, I heard a gunshot down by the river, I was fucking my teacher. And Betty's gonna be like, this is original. So the teacher's putting her moves on Archie to get him to stay silent. Of course, Jughead overhears because he's everywhere, he's a ghost. Jughead's the only sane one. He tries to talk sense into Archie. He's like, Archie, duh. And Archie's like, and he's like, duh! Veronica and Betty fight, what a shock. Veronica says, it's like we were meant to be best friends, like it was our destiny. I guess this is what people were talking about when they say the show knows it's trash. Also, Cheryl's one to complain about faux lesbians, considering how much she's groping Veronica in their room. Look at this. Look at that. What is this? Quick question, is Betty's mother also Cheryl and Jason's mother? Is that what the thing is? Is that going to be the twist? Because I figured, like, there hasn't been any incest yet. Incest's hot right now. I don't know if you knew. Game of Thrones and Taboo. What's the other one? The Bourgeois. Yeah, that hit show. Is that why she was so against Betty's sister being with Jason? Is that why he's dead? The jock says to Jughead, what was it like, Suicide Squad? And I don't hate every reference. I just want to know what this means. What does it mean? Is he like the Joker, or is it because he's like a suicide girl but a boy, so he's a Suicide Squad boy? Please explain that reference down in the comments below. At least Donnie Darko, he calls him Donnie Darko too. He's, you know, he's a brunette, so I guess that's what that is, but Suicide Squad? Oh, it's because he's a psycho. I was thinking too deep. Jughead and I were disagreeing about a girl. Son, Jughead's asexual. Everybody knows that. That's all I hear about the original comics. Everyone keeps saying how he's asexual, and I'm like, You realize this show doesn't care about anything or anyone, right? Oh, and we got Sugar Honey Honey, episode 2. They went straight to it. I really thought they were gonna do like a slow, like every trailer now, it's like Sugar Honey Honey. Or possibly a bit slower with like a music box and there's a girl singing Sugar. I'm gonna be honest with you, right now it's like 9 hours later than a second ago. I didn't have enough time. Riverdale, it just has so many layers, you know? Riverdale. I didn't have time to finish the video. I hate to be all Swedish, but what's the deal with pep rallies, eh? What's the deal? What's the deal with pep rallies, eh? How do you know when it's over? Everyone just kind of cheers and goes home? Is it when they run through the thing? Is that when the pep rally's over? Football games, at least, I understand. Like, someone scores and then you leave. But a pep rally? Americans, explain in the comments. Cheryl runs away and it's pretty comical. She says, Jason was supposed to come back. Yes, that's where I think this is going. It is the CW. Why wouldn't they? I would love this show if that's where it went. And then Betty and Veronica vow to never let a boy come between them again. I'm sure that'll hold. So please send in your opinions. What do you think is gonna happen? Episode 3 of Riverdale. As you saw, we did include comments at the start. We're not like, we're cynical assholes here at Shows What You Know, but you know, we're open to other assholes of different kinds. You know, we should all share and be assholes together. This is weird. We figured we'd do some quick reaction reviews like this video, and please do send your thoughts. The main Shows What You Know show is gonna be up every week on this YouTube, so we're reviewing shows, not just Riverdale. Please, Riverdale? I have no clue. It's not a joke anymore. Please do send your opinions. Leave a comment below or anywhere you like, basically. We'll find it. showswhatyouknowshow@gmail.com is the email, and showswhatyouknow.com is the website. You should also visit my YouTube and website, awesomepedia.org, for all my other non-TV related stuff. And that's about it. Riverdale. That's it. Rivendell, that's the other one.